These eggs for us, checking vitamins A, D, and E, protein, cholesterol, and today, fats, including omega-3.
So we follow a 2-day extraction procedure.
Let's get cracking. Literally, that is step 1. Mix a full dozen eggs from a carton to create one sample. And next,
We add certain reagents to our samples. We follow the hydrolysis step.
using some strong acid and boiling water,
And then at the end, we have the top layer of fat that gets separated.
when it comes to food analysis, there are a lot of steps.
And we use it for the final vialing.
We're showing you some of the big ones. Last but not least, loading those vials into this gas chromatography instrument. This piece of lab equipment will spit out a breakdown. As we wait for those numbers, we hit the streets to find out more about your egg consumption.
Now, how many eggs would you say you eat in a week?
2 to 4.
Okay.
And egg salad, those make egg salad.
Me too. How many eggs would you say you have in a week?
About 6. 24.
What?
Yeah. Protein, bodybuilder.
Seriously?
Yeah.
He's not the only one.
What's for dinner?
Making you omelets.
The Kin family buys about 6 dozen eggs a week. We drop by to find out more about their love of eggs.
Wendy, why do you eat so many? You know, it's convenient, it's quick. We're a busy family,
We love the taste
Yeah.
of eggs.
and we exercise. So right after a workout, we'll eat eggs.
What are you actually buying?
We're not too picky. I don't really know one brand for another.
Okay.
When we do see omega-3s, we just buy them.
And Wendy, anything in particular for you about omega-3? The body doesn't naturally produce omega-3, so I'm all about supplements.
And you have growing teenage girls.
Oh, they eat a lot. They eat a lot.
Does omega-3 in eggs really do all that? We're calling on registered dietitian Asia Jimma to find out.
So omega-3s are really important for brain health, they're really important for inflammation, as well as heart health, and then also for growth and development in the early stages of life.
Adults need 1.1 to 1.6 grams of omega-3 in a day.
So is it worth it to pay $2 more for these omega eggs?
I would prefer to get my omega-3s from another source where I know I'm going to be meeting my daily needs.
What would be better sources of omega-3?
Definitely any fat fish. Salmon is a huge one, and also things like walnuts, flax seeds. Most nuts and seeds will have omega-3.
Bottom line, when it comes to omega-3, some experts say there are better quality sources than eggs. But what about protein in eggs?
Whether you're like a baby or whether you're over 90 years old, you all need protein, and it's super important to get protein in. So using eggs to provide that protein is going to be a very efficient way to help you maintain or even build muscle mass.
Asia says eggs are a great source of protein, and most of us can eat about 5 to 7 a week. If you're concerned about cholesterol, talk to your doctor. Now it's time to find out if pricier eggs pack a more nutritious punch. Our lab results are in.
In the eggs we test, when it comes to conventional and big-brained organic eggs, for most of the nutrients, there's no real difference.
I'm actually quite shocked.
David Silverman is a professor and the Canadian National Chair in Strategic Marketing.
I definitely would have expected, and I think the average consumer would have.
Poultry nutritionists explain that differences in nutrition are based on feed and sometimes the breed of the chicken and age of the flock. Farmer Beth believes something else helps too.
Just like humans, they need to have proper nutrition, proper space. They need to go outside and get the sun. They need to be able to run and feel happy and free.
Do you think the organic chickens and the organic eggs from the big organic operations get the same treatment that your chickens do?
Answer that one.
So small, registered dietitians tell us it doesn't count. And in fact, in our test, some organic eggs actually have less vitamins than their conventional brands. There are some notable exceptions. And when it comes to omega-3, these organic eggs have double the amount than conventional. But one egg still has nowhere near what you need in a day. In the end, not much difference in nutrition, but there sure is when it comes to cost.
I think this might actually clear up a lot of confusion for our consumers because most people might be buying these big brand organic eggs because they think they're going to provide more nutrients. However, now we know that conventional eggs are actually able to hold their own.
We share our results with the Organic Council of Ontario. They say, unlike conventional feed, theirs is GMO and pesticide-free. Plus, people buy organics to support the more humane treatment of animals.
There are big differences in the costs of production. If you're going to produce an egg organically, it doesn't cost the same as producing an egg industrially.
Okay, now, as always, there is a but, okay?
And what about those small farm organics we test? And free-run eggs? Any differences there?
I do think that is really interesting.
How do Best Eggs compare?
They need to have proper nutrition, proper space.
Is what's good for chickens good